Okay, we are here at Mariposa at EverRange. This is a massive master plan community that they are building here in Jacksonville, Florida. If you're considering relocating to the area, you're definitely gonna wanna add this to the list. Now, I am actually standing here where they are currently working on a beautiful, massive amenity center out here. You're definitely gonna want to stay tuned. The homes that we're looking at today are gonna be by ICI Homes, but you also have builders out here like Toll Brothers, David Weekley, Providence Home, Riverside Homes, a lot of big name builders, which the video series we're gonna be covering out here, it's gonna be at least 11 videos long, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. And also, if you're considering relocating here, I've already helped a lot of families tour the area. I'd love to help you and get more information your way, so reach out to me when you are ready. Let's go ahead and hop into the tour. All right, y'all, we are out here at Mariposa at EverRange, one of the newest and honestly most exciting communities in Jacksonville, Florida right now. Today, we're walking through the Pablo II by ICI Homes. EverRange is a master plan community by the Park Group. We have over 1,000 acres of what they're calling inspired living. You have the amenity center that's projected to be completed by summer of 2026. So we're talking family pools, pickleball courts, EV paths, playgrounds, dog parks, just a lot of gathering spaces. It's going to be really amazing. Now, EverRange sits between Nocatee and E-Town, right off of US 1. So you're only a few miles to Jacksonville Beach, the Mayo Clinic, and the St. John's Town Center. Now, the moment you step through the front door, the Pablo II, the home opens up immediately and pulls your eyes straight towards that living room with those 20-foot ceilings. It's a very intentional design. ICI did not put walls here. Here on the right side, immediately you're going to find a lot of storage space under your stairs. So if you're moving from up north, that's very convenient, especially if you're used to having, basements for storage. Here we just put things under the stairs and in that third car garage. Now, right off of that entryway through the front door, you're going to find over here is where that 2-car garage is going to be. Now, they're using it as an office, so I'm not going through there. But when you do come out from there, you have a really nice drop zone area. And right out of there, we have your study flex space. I mean, this can be home office, a reading room, a hobby space, just whatever your lifestyle calls for. And I want to point out that it's sitting right at the front of the home near the entry. It's just completely separated from your living spaces. So if you're working from home, a growing number of people who are relocating here, you can close that door and you're just genuinely separated from whatever is happening in the rest of the house. And as you know, especially if you do work from home, that separation matters a whole lot. And I can really appreciate these glass doors because you can still kind of see what's happening when people are in your foyer. Now, out of there, we have your laundry room. Now, I'm not going to make my way through that door down there. We're going to make our way back. But as you can see, really nice amount of space here. You do have the soft close on the drawers. This is featuring a stackable washer and dryer, which I personally think is pretty convenient. Let me know how you feel about that in the comments. And then you do have the sink upgrade as well. Now, stepping out of there, we are making our way into the great room. Prior to making it to the great room, we do have your powder room right here. Really love the finishes that you can choose here in your ICI home. Really beautiful to me. I love that kind of rustic, modern look. They did such a great job with this design. Now we have to stop here for a second. First off, let's go ahead and just look up. This is a 2-story ceiling height in the living room. And I want you to take it in and what that actually means for how this home feels every single day you live here. This isn't a room, this is a statement. The volume, the natural light coming in from every angle, that sense of openness, you cannot get this in a standard single-story home, and you cannot get it in most 2-story homes either because most builders don't make the living room the 2-story space. ICI did, and the scale of this room sitting at 17 by 20 already makes it one of the largest living rooms that we tour in this price range. And then of course you have the ceiling height just to top it all off. Now this is a deciding factor for a lot of people. You have the kitchen and the dining in the Pablo II, which are positioned specifically, so you're never separated from the conversation. You have lots of windows letting in so much natural light all across the home. You have that entry point there, as well as sliding pocket doors, both here right in front of us and on the side of the living room. You have a great view of your backyard, and if you want to hit the grill really quickly straight from the kitchen, you just go out through this side of the home rather than the living room. Now, the kitchen, unbelievably beautiful. I love how they have this island. It starts at the bottom and makes its way around like it's just one slab. A lot of space happening here. One thing I always point out about ICI Homes, you can fully customize this kitchen, the island layout, and your cabinet configuration. So everything you're seeing here is not the standard. You can kind of switch this up how you want. You have the microwave and oven combo. A lot of space here in between so people aren't bumping shoulders. Man, I gotta say, this look is just so very clean, very modern and organized. And of course, we do have the soft close all around. Now, I love fridges like this one where it's kind of just blending into the rest of the home. So that's a very neat design if that's something that would matter to you. I cannot reach above here, by the way. I'm 5'6", so I'm just leaving that alone. You do have the 6-burner gas stove here, and then right above it, you have just that very sleek design on the ventilation system. And then just moving on from there, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at your pantry, but I wanna show you this space here first. This is just really neat. I mean, you have a lot of storage options. One of the things here, if you need like pots and pans put away, you have very deep pockets for that as well. Immediately behind that, we do have our corner pantry. This is just really convenient, kind of being away so no one can really just see into it. It's very intentionally laid out so the kitchen really pops and the pantry's not just right there in your face. Here's gonna be your 3-car garage. It's really not a massive 3-car. This is typically where you'll probably just leave your golf cart and whatever extra storage you may need coming from up north or just in your move in general. Now, if this home is starting to check a few boxes for you and you just want more information on the home, reach out to me. I can go ahead and send you a lot on this community. I've helped a couple of people with their flights coming down to visit. I'd love to offer that same help to you as well. Now, the primary suite in the Pablo II is on the main floor. And for my buyers who specifically want to avoid climbing stairs every night, that's going to be a meaningful feature here in this 2-story home. You have these beautiful, massive windows overlooking your backyard, with also letting in a bunch of natural light. You have the tray ceiling right above you, and you can, as an upgrade, add some speakers in here, kind of get that surround sound feel. A lot of room for a king-size bed and other furniture. Now, one thing, this room is not at a corner, so if this door is open and people are chilling in your living room and kitchen, you can see into your primary, so keep that in mind as you're looking. But if that doesn't work for you, you have a lot of different models that we've toured that you can build in this community. Now, we do have our walk-in closets nice and separated. So men, you have yours. Ladies, you have your own as well. You can also get everything with the storage upgrade and the soft close. I actually have a video talking about the 10 home upgrades you shouldn't make when buying new construction. So watch that at the end of this video. But when it comes to storage spaces in your closet, sometimes it's cheaper to go with somebody else after the build, and you can get it at typically better quality, and the storage would look exactly how you want rather than the builder defaults. So keep that in mind as well. But now we've made our way into your primary bath. I love the space in here. There's so much elbow room. Your entry point into the bathroom are these 2 doors that just kind of open in a grandiose way. But here we have your soaking tub as well as the walk-in shower. You have the overhead and then the 2 shower heads as well. Really easy to use controls, which is really nice. And then I just really enjoy the tile work happening in here. I would like to see a little bit more natural light in this room, but it's still really beautiful. You do have your dual vanities, which they're long enough to where it actually feels pretty separated, with, of course, the soft close here. Now, behind the toilet door is where your linen closet would be. I actually really like when you remove the door and just leave these wooden beams here. Just really adds some extra style to the home, in my opinion. And then we just have the toilet with that window letting in light. Ironically, more natural light where the toilet is compared to like where your soaking tub would be. And then of course it leads into the laundry room. This is such an underrated feature that a lot of people moving here don't realize that they need and like until you're actually here. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and make our way upstairs to your loft as well as the secondary bedrooms. Walking up the stairs right above me, you do have some more windows, just letting in a lot more natural light. Really nice coming up here, very elegant, very regal feeling, with still capturing that modern design. From up here as well, you have a really good sight line of the downstairs and then what your tray ceilings look like. So first stop is going to be the upstairs balcony. This is just a really nice area to hang out, sip some coffee, relax early in the morning. You can kind of see some of the construction and new homes happening out here as well. Decent amount of space. You have an electrical connection out here, maybe put a TV, just whatever you typically would want to use a space like that for. All right, so a couple of rooms to check out. First, we're here in the loft area. Some people would use this as a game room. Some people may use this as a media room. If you have kids, this is honestly the perfect teenager hangout spot. Or maybe you're retiring and you just want a space for when people visit. This whole upstairs area could just be for them alone. Just your typical upstairs HVAC closet. And then let's go ahead and check out some of these bedrooms. Now, I gotta say, the window up here lets in so much natural light, so it is quite bright. The video's not doing it justice. But here's your first secondary bedroom. Now upstairs we do have 3 bedrooms total. And what you're gonna notice is that every single one of them have their own walk-in closet. Now this particular one here has its own vanity, which is really convenient. So this one's just showcasing it with the shower and not the tub combination, but you can add a tub up here as well. And then right behind this door will be that walk-in closet. Not super massive, but definitely a really good space for a secondary bedroom. One thing I want to point out is that you can't really have these doors open at the same time. So basically the walk-in closet door needs to be open at all times if you want to get into it easy. So just keep that in mind as we're looking. And then right through here, we have our Jack and Jill bedrooms. As you can see, the space is significant. It definitely works very well. You have the windows there in the corner, so you get a good amount of natural light coming through. And then this bedroom is pretty much situated at the front of the house, but on the top of the stairs. And then here is that walk-in closet. Heading from here, we have the combined bathroom for the Jack and Jill room. You have the tub and shower combination with some more natural light coming through, tile all the way up to the ceiling. ICI Homes is just really good about their attention to detail. Now, this is an option here. You can have this bar, really beautiful. I actually want that for my home. And then you also have the linen closet that is just without the door and the wooden beams. And then here is that other bedroom. A lot of natural light, similar windows as the room before it, with your walk-in closet. Let me know what you guys think about these Jack and Jill rooms down in the comments, or really just having this many bedrooms upstairs while your primary is below. Now, before we make our way downstairs to the backyard, I want to say the biggest mistake buyers make when they purchase new construction is that they walk into the sales office and they talk with the on-site agents. The on-site agents are great, but they work for the builder, they represent the builder, so they're gonna get the builder the best possible deal. You need to have your own representation. They factor in your representation into the price of the home, meaning they would pay me to help you move here and navigate the build process. So reach out to me if you are considering this area or surrounding areas. I'd love to help you. Don't hesitate to reach out. Now we have 2 entry points here with these sliding pocket doors. You also have them on this side of the home as well. We're just going to be basic and go through this door here. All right, so stepping here into the backyard, immediately you have this beautiful oversized lanai. You could get this part screened in, so you really get that indoor-outdoor living. And as you can see, you can't really see through these windows, which is very convenient since you do have your primary over here that does show your backyard. Can't really see through it, so you still get a lot of privacy. And then what you're seeing back here, of course, is mainly an upgrade The space isn't, but the upgrade is. So you can get a pool back here. You have a lot of different options, and I can email those over to you. This is probably my favorite part over here. You'll have connection set up for your sink and your grill. You can also have this second lanai, and of course, you can get this side screened in as well. Very convenient on days where you just want to grill and just enjoy the nice weather that Florida has to offer. EverRange is still in its early phases, but that amenity center opens summer of 2026, at least that's the goal. Stay tuned. That's the Pablo II at Mariposa at EverRange. I have some more homes that are coming to the channel. And at the end of this video, I'm going to have some homes that we've already toured, as well as how to negotiate with these builders. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have not already, subscribe so you don't miss out. We're going to be in Mariposa for at least another 10 videos, and I definitely want you to get as much information as possible, because if you're relocating here, you can go ahead and reach out to me. I will be happy to help you. Now, I chose these two videos here because they're going hand in hand with what's in this area. You have Toll Brothers over at Regency at EverRange, so I'll have that video up. And then if you want to see a video just kind of going over how to negotiate with these builders, you can watch that as well. Y'all, thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.